If the government's announcement of a cessation of hostilities does not result in improvements and the situation continues to worsen, Ethiopia and Eritrea should anticipate further actions. We will not stand by in the face of horrors in Tigray.
The United States of America has called on Ethiopia and Eritrea to anticipate further actions from Washington if the announced cessation of hostilities does not lead to improvement in the Tigray region. Robert Godek, Acting Assistant Secretary of State for the State Department Bureau of African Affairs, said the Biden administration was far advanced in its assessment of whether to call event crimes against humanity, genocide, or war crimes.
We urge them to make the right choices for the people of Ethiopia. We will watch closely to determine if the ceasefire results in changes on the ground. But the Ethiopian government's decision to declare a temporary end to hostilities is a promising development, and we welcome it. It is essential now that all parties commit to the ceasefire, allow humanitarian access, protect civilians, there be independent investigations into atrocities, and that there is justice for victims. Ethiopia is at a pivot point, it's at an inflection point. What the parties do now matters and will determine whether there is a better future ahead for Ethiopia.
The former rulers of Ethiopia's Tigray said on Monday they were back in control of the regional capital, Mekele, after nearly 8 months of fighting, and the government, which ousted them, declared an immediate unilateral ceasefire. The development marked a turn in a conflict that has killed thousands of people, displaced more than 2 million, and pushed hundreds of thousands to the brink of famine. The United States also called for the immediate, verifiable withdrawal of Eritrean troops who have been supporting Ethiopian federal forces. The Tigrayans have said they will not stop fighting until they have degraded the capabilities of their enemies. The fighting in Tigray has been punctuated by reports of gang rapes and mass killings of civilians. At least 12 aid workers have been killed. Last week, an Ethiopian military airstrike on a crowded market killed at least 64 people and wounded 180. Doctors said children were among the dead and wounded, and the Ethiopian troops prevented ambulances from reaching the scene for more than a day. The military said all the victims were combatants. Kamal Sadiq, CBA TV.